So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Mauricio makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's not what that pitch was.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two down, base is empty. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Yuri Perez.
They expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Juan Soto now. Swung on, belted. Taveras ranging back on it. And that is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
One out, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Fought off foul. Throws to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Oh, there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half.
2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Now it's going to be Christopher Morel.
Close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. That's out number 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that.
2 down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Cruz.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
Ronnie Mauricio now. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Samuel Basallo. That one not close. 1-0.
Broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Two outs, base is empty. Inning number 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tavares going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Getting started. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero.
This kid picked up.
To third, Mauricio. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday. As sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Basallo snags it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 94.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Leo DeVries.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Heel checks the runner, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now, Yuri Ruiz. 1 down, base is empty. On the outside corner, got him looking. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all.
Then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Baroa makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Leo DeVries.
And that's been true again today.
And a 1-2. Got it. That K is his third of the game. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1.
Geraldo Perdomo.
4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Now, Herrera Encarnacion.
Counts 1-0.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The third baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit.
Encarnacion off of first with 2 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Fielder, number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. And he chases that one. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The left fielder, number 23, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Tough to hit.
In the air, right side of the infield. Perdomo hauls it in for the out.
Not impossible to get the barrel to.
O'Neal Cruz will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Now a catcher up to hit, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Taveras puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. Heel back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level,
this one in the air. Mauricio drops into the glove. 2 down. And here's the catcher. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Edwin Uceta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First baseman
Uceta in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Right through there, got him, and 1 away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there.
Now
You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, right field, Duran sizing this one up. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now here is Yuri Ruiz.
If there's nobody.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The new pitcher, number 38.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So
his first time.
Tavares.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Ruiz squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the lineup flips over, and now Leo DeVries. Goal. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Number 23.
So digging in, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
But I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
1 out. Runner at second. Digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. And ball 4, 2 aboard. With 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hard hit right side. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Third baseman Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So up next, Ezekiel Duran. The other way. Steps on first for the out. Center fielder, Stuart Baroa.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win.
So now the DH spot, Jose Caballero. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the warning track. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Herrera on for his Major League debut and a moment he will never forget. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. In time. Got him.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to Louise.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
He elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Goes down looking.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher.
Leading off for the Eagles.
The Eagles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Now a fly ball to right center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the leadoff man aboard. He goes down looking. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
So they haven't been able to move that runner up.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
And now Herrera Encarnacion. Left field, way back there, and it hits the fence. One run is in. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning. And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Martinez, in his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more 4-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, you saw it right there.
Nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's out to center field. Baroa should have this one. 1 down. Neil Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In the air, left field. Out, number 2. Third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a pop-up. DeVries. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Ezekiel Duran. Here's a 2-0. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
One is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy.
Line to left. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.